Chance.
So we'll go back with another video. I'm Strange Wang, and today we got a movie review for the film Taish. Usually I like to get down to brass tacks, get right into it, but the director actually commented on a trailer reaction and hooked Cinematopical, the channel, up with the movie to watch as a screener. So thank you for that. It meant a lot to us. It's a big step for us that you would reach out to us. So thank you very much for that. So Taish, I give it not a brass tacks, obviously. I give it 8.5 out of 10 Wangs. As a director, I think you did a phenomenal job with the film because you made two films that both had me invested completely, and when you flowed them and combined them to each other together as one, when they finally do connect, and my investment peaked. It went over the top. I was very invested and curious to how these stories blended, and I think you did an excellent job with that. It wasn't convoluted at all, because in the trailer I said it was convoluted. It wasn't convoluted at all. You made two tones, two worlds. They both made sense, and when they came together, it seamless with the transition from that. The change in tone wasn't at all like jarring or anything. The gangster part of the film I care about because they had history. These two brothers, they hate each other. But at the end of the day, they do love each other. So when something happens later on in the movie with the wedding, comedy-esque, I guess, area of the film, the more dramatic, romantic area of the film about the wedding, when something goes down and you see the history really come together. So I appreciate that. And then, speaking of history, the wedding part. These three friends, you showed their history. It played out on the screen. The acting was incredible. You saw how much they loved and cared for each other. Chemistry was there, and they had layered characters and performances were there. They all had different problems, but they're all coming to this wedding of one of their best friends, and it was very investing. I like these characters a lot. Sonny, he's a lunatic, but he's also the best. He reminds me, well, of me. Because last time I went to a wedding, I was having sex with bridesmaids and whatnot. And one of the bridesmaids, I had to walk her down the steps and whatnot. And she was drunk and fell down the steps. And yeah. So I could also see that happen to Sonny. So I enjoyed that character a ton. For sure. Rehan, I really liked his character. He has swagger. He's cool. He's not crazy. He's not a lunatic. He doesn't have to do wild stuff. But he's just cool. He's also very layered as a character. And when the shit hits the fan, I care about these characters even more. Even the gangsters. I care about everyone twice as much as I did before. And the friends partying, it shows how close they are together. And the brothers, when the brother gets, let's just go with hurt. When he gets hurt, you see the loyalty and the history, and it all comes together. And it's a new reason for investment. I think that's the thing that I love most about this film is the investment just keeps building and building and building, and you have a film that builds, and I love that a lot. I love how the action's shot. You're not seeing the gore in every scene, but you do have those wide shots of action, which I do enjoy because I do like to see my action. I don't like to see it up close, but when something's so gory, it's better for the imagination to take away with that because you still think the worst. So I'm glad they went with that and the wide shots because it made for a better action viewing experience, and it helps with the investment because you're like even you make me feel emotion, which is causing investment. The one thing I didn't like about this movie is I thought it was super long, and the longer it went, even though my investment was there, it dwindled throughout the last hour of the film. I think the last 45 minutes, I think you could have cut personally. I think I was peaked already. I didn't need him coming back. Another thing I thought could have been cut back is the dock scene. If you would have had all the friends on the dock and then cut to the next day where characters are hurt or not longer with us or whatnot, I'm trying to keep spoilers back, would have been a huge gut punch. And instead of showing them partying and then boom, where's so-and-so at? Oh shit, they're at the dock. I think if you would just cut straight to it and like the next day you could tell by the light, the sunlight, because the sun's setting when they're on the dock, You can tell by the sunlight that what happened and how tragic it is. Because my investment was at a 10, but it kept dwindling down, because this movie is very long. That's my only critique in the film, is the film's too long. This movie's an hour, 2.5, 2:45, I believe, 2:45. If you would have cut it down 2 hours, I think you would have had a much better movie. But you still made a really good movie. The acting was incredible, cinematography was incredible, directing incredible, dialogue incredible, the story incredible, because everyone has a story separately from the main story. So there's layers and investment and good action, and you're just on your toes like a ballerina throughout the entire movie. And I like that because it makes me want to watch the movie. I'm probably going to watch it again. It's a very good film, and that's why I gave it 8.3 out of 10 wangs. If you've seen this movie and you like it, or if you don't, let me know in the comment section down below. Talk about it, give different points of view, give different reasons why. And to the director, thank you a lot. We really appreciate this. This is a huge step for us, and we're honored that you saw our video and reached out to us. So with that being said, like, comment, share, and subscribe.